Action. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker, and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 9 o'clock on Sunday the 17th of July. Good morning, this is Anthony Birchley. An amber warning of extreme heat has come into force with temperatures predicted to rise further. Parts of Europe are being ravaged by wildfires caused by the hot weather, and victory for a father who campaigned to put defibrillators in English schools. An amber warning of extreme heat has come into force across most of England and parts of Wales. The alert will extend to the whole of Wales and southern Scotland from tomorrow, when the country's first red heat warning will take effect in parts of England. The UK Health Security Agency has said the heatwave could result in illness and death, even among the fit and healthy. Ministers have warned of significant disruption to transport. Dr. Ellie Cannon has this advice.
The most important thing is that people drink. Always best to drink water, but it's absolutely fine to have juice or tea and coffee or anything, as long as it means that people are actually drinking. And you shouldn't feel thirsty. Once you feel thirsty, that means you're already dehydrated.
The heatwave is continuing to intensify across southern Europe, with wildfires causing widespread disruption. Fires are also threatening residential areas of southwest Turkey and parts of Morocco. More people have been ordered to evacuate their homes in France. In Spain and Portugal, more than 300 people are thought to have died from the heat. Bethany Bell is in southern Spain.
After days of intense heat, fires continue to rage across Spain. Firefighters battled the flames in Extremadura in the west of the country. In the south, near Malaga, a popular tourist area, at least 3,000 people have been evacuated from their homes. In the Gironde area of France, the emergency services have been struggling to contain the fierce blazes. Fires have now also caused widespread destruction on the coast of Croatia and on the Greek island of Crete.
The cabinet minister who led last year's UN climate summit has urged the Conservative leadership contenders to commit to the net zero carbon emissions target. Alok Sharma told The Observer that some candidates had been lukewarm on net zero, and anyone aspiring to lead the country should take the issue incredibly seriously. More from our political correspondent, Ben Wright.
Climate change has barely featured in the leadership contest so far. Liz Truss and Penny Mordaunt have called for the suspension of green levies on energy bills to help ease the cost of living crisis, while Kemi Badenoch has previously described the 2050 net zero target as arbitrary. But Alok Sharma, who chaired the COP26 climate summit, said he wanted to see all the candidates proactively set out their support for the net zero agenda and green economic growth.
A video has emerged on social media of a British man who's thought to have been taken captive by pro-Russian forces in eastern Ukraine appealing for help. John Harding, who's originally from Sunderland, is understood to have been captured in May while fighting with the Azov regiment in the besieged city of Mariupol. In the video, Mr. Harding urges Boris Johnson to use any influence he has with President Putin. Otherwise, he says, he faces the death penalty. The government's announced that all state schools in England will have a defibrillator by the end of the next academic year. The decision follows a campaign by the family of a young boy who died at school from a cardiac arrest. Louisa Pilbeam reports.
Mark King's 12-year-old son Oliver died from a sudden cardiac arrest while competing in a swimming race at school in Liverpool just over 10 years ago. Since then, he's been campaigning for defibrillators to be mandatory in all state schools. The government is now committed to funding at least one device in each school in England, and it's estimated 20,000 defibrillators will be delivered in total by the end of the next academic year. Research shows that accessing a defibrillator within 3 to 5 minutes of a cardiac arrest increases the chance of that person surviving by over 40%.
At the World Athletics Championship in Oregon, the American Fred Kerley has won the men's 100 metres. His teammates Marvin Bracey and Trayvon Bromell followed him in second and third, securing a clean sweep for the US. The BBC's Steve Cram was watching.
9:86, the winning time. Bracey takes the silver medal, and Bromell, who for a second thought he might have won it, maybe he just about had it, takes the bronze.
Britain's Dina Asher-Smith won her 100 metres heat at the championship. Her time of 10.84 seconds was just a hundredth off her British record. And the weather, a dull and wet start in the north, but cloud and rain will clear Scotland and northern England to leave sunny spells in the afternoon. Southern parts will have a hot and sunny day. Highs of 24 Celsius in Belfast and Edinburgh, 30 in Cardiff, 32 in London. That's the BBC News at 9:05.
Thank you very much, Anthony, and also to Reverend Kate and Jason. Great show.
Now, Sunday Love Songs with Nikki Chapman.
BBC